It's nothing new when we see and hear about racism on TV, social media, and in our daily lives. So what's the meaning of racism? Racism is when one race feels like they're superior, higher, and more important than another race. People that feel that their race is more superior, it will more definitely cause disorder. Now, some believe if it was only one race, the world would be a much better place. I totally disagree. I believe it would still be a group of uppity people who will feel they're more superior for various reasons of why others are beneath them. This type of behavior will cause discrimination, and next thing you know, it will lead to fighting. For instance, many wars have been fought throughout history when people declared war against their own race. American Civil War, white versus white. Rwanda War, black versus black. The Mexican Drug War, Mexicans versus Mexicans. These are just a few wars I name, but there are plenty of wars when people fight against their own people. My point is, people will hate and fight against each other regardless if it's their own race or not. Getting back to racism, my most important question on racism is who's really behind the curtain and who's benefiting from it. By me being a born-again Christian, I believe who's behind racism and who always been behind it is Satan. Here's proof out of King James Bible, Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principality, against power, against the ruler of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I believe Satan used racism to bring confusion, to bring division, and most important, to bring hatred among the people. When hatred builds up in your heart, Satan has you exactly where he wants you. He knows you cannot go to heaven with a hateful heart. Here's proof coming from the King James Bible, 1 John 3:15. Whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. And ye know that no murderer have eternal life abiding in him. Satan loves when you hate a person because of their skin color. He loves when you abuse and kill them because of their skin color. He really loves when you promote hatred because you're winning souls for him. See, people need to realize what's really going on behind the scenes. It's always been the battle for our souls since Adam and Eve. Yes, it's always been a battle for our souls. That's why Satan wants you to be racist, because it brings on hate. When you have hatred in your heart for people, Satan has all rights to your soul. The only way to end racism is love. And God's love. And the best example is Jesus. When Jesus was crucified, he didn't hate his enemies. He loved them. He loved them so much, he also prayed for them like, Father, forgive them. And that's what we need to do. We need to love one another.